I write down all of the stories I'm telling myself around what's happening. This happened because I did this, and this happened, da 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 da. Whatever it is, whatever the stories are, because the stories are the things that are creating suffering. Inevitably, if the most sacred thing is what is, and what is right in front of me as I'm going through this dark night of the soul, I have to be really, really careful with the stories I tell myself around what is happening. And so I write them down, and then I ask myself, and this is some of the work from Byron Katie, do I know that to be absolutely true? Is that exactly the truth? And usually it's not. It's the story I'm telling myself. And the stories are for creation. That's the only reason why we have stories. It literally creates worlds from it. And so if I'm telling myself, I fucked up, I did this, I should have known better, then I'm creating that to be my reality, and I'm going to create a confirmation bias, and it's all I'm going to see to affirm that story is true. So when I can actually flesh out the stories and take my personal lens off of it, it comes back to trust. Trust that everything is happening for me 100% of the time. It has worked out up to this point. And can I shift these stories into an empowering nature? If I can get myself as authentically as possible into a state of gratitude to say thank you for the situation, and please allow me, and I pray a lot. Whenever I feel like I haven't got the answer, I don't know where to go with this, and I can't shift the story, I return to prayer. And I pray and I lay everything on the table. Mother Earth, Father Sky, to all my relations and all my ancestors. I don't know what is going on right now. I'm really struggling. And with my conscious awareness right now, I can't see the gift in what is happening. I hand over everything, mentally, physically, spiritually, sexually, financially, multidimensionally. I hand over everything to the greatest good of the service of the whole. Please allow me to see something that I cannot see, so that I can bring any unconscious patterning into my conscious awareness. And I hand it over for the greatest good of all being involved in the situation. I pray, and I pray for guidance. I pray to my angels. I pray for a miracle. I pray for a different shift of awareness. I pray for an understanding, and I pray to be used of a service to the greatest good. When I hand over my prayers, I just feel so much lighter, because I realize I don't have to do this all myself. But the only way that our ancestors, our angels, any beings that are in the non-physical realm that are always with us can support us is if we actually ask for it. They aren't just going to come in with some divine intervention without the permission being granted. So it is a conversation. And I have a very, very deep connection with something greater than myself. And that allows me to have faith and trust. And I'm not abiding by one religion. I am in conversation with that cannot be named, but created everything. And is so much bigger than me, and is so much vaster than me, and is the same consciousness that created the hummingbird or the flower. If you look deeply at a tiny spider on your finger, it's actually like a transformer quantum computer thing of miraculous capabilities, all jam-packed into this tiny being. That is the conversation I'm with the creator of that, and the creator of this quantum computer we've been given, the creator of the cosmos and the stars. The thing that is, we call the moon, which is an illuminated ball that controls the emotions and the waters of our body, which is over 70% of our construction of who we are. I pray and I hand it over. So when I review the stories I'm telling myself, I question my thoughts. I don't believe everything I'm thinking. I shift the narrative into an empowering conversation, and I hand it over to something greater than myself. And 100% of the time it has worked out. So why would I not trust now? So it all comes down to faith. And over life's experiences, as much as my identity wants to have this experience, I've always found that the gift has presented when I let go. And when I let go, that is meant for me will always find me. So that's my path.